Hey folks, welcome back. Thought I'd do an update video on my 24-hour / 72-hour LBE setup. It's been about a year since I did one, and I got some new equipment, and this is the setup that I'm using now. So I told several people this video is coming, so here it is. I'll start off with the LBE system itself. Now, I used to use the military surplus H-harness LBE with a padded waist belt. But I found this new one. Well, I don't know how long it's been out. This is made by Condor, and it's basically just like your standard military issue LBE. Cool thing is it's got a grab handle up here up top. So you got a grab handle on top. You got couple D-rings and some MOLLE webbing on both sides of your shoulder straps. You have your sternum strap. On the back, I'll take this off in a second and I'll show you what the back looks like, but the back has MOLLE webbing on here, so you can attach stuff. Like here I have a MOLLE sustainment pouch attached to it. The hip belt itself is awesome. It is extremely padded. It's I'm not sure exactly how thick it is. I'm going to say probably an inch, give or take. It may be a little bit more thick. Very, very comfortable. I've been extremely impressed with it. I've hiked with it for several miles. I used it back in the winter time when I went on the Civil Air Patrol exercise called Frostbite up in the mountains. This is what I used every day. Very, very comfortable. A lot more comfortable than the old setup that I had. It has D-ring attachments, or where the shoulder straps are attached to the belt. It's via a D-ring. And you can take this off, and they're fully adjustable here and here. You cannot detach. Let me take that back. You can detach the shoulder straps from the belt if you wanted to wear it separately, but I find that's just a pain in the butt. The only downfall to this is it does not come with a belt to it where it straps around your waist. You know, it has the padded waist belt, but you have to buy one of these type belts here, and this is a rigger's belt, or an emergency repelling belt that you put through there, and it just weaves through the whole padded belt. That's what drives the cost of this up. Really, the cost is it's pretty cheap actually. The padded belt here I think was like $15, and then the shoulder straps I think was another like $13 or $15. So $30, which is not bad, but this belt here is what cost you. This belt here is anywhere between $30 to $50 too. So depending on where you get them from. Me being in public safety, I've had several of those. So this was just an extra one I have, and I got it dedicated to this particular pack now. So anyway, very comfortable. It's got obviously the MOLLE webbing all the way around the belt, and I've got everything attached to it. We'll start, since I'm looking at it, we'll start with what would be on my right side, but it's looking at the camera, it's on the left side. On the left side here I got my rat color or ESE 4 on here with a fire steel that I made with a antler. Got my BCB Crusader cook set. It's got the, you've seen this on another video. I got a video on it. So that's the Crusader cook set and pouch. We'll go to the other side really quick. On this side here, I've just got my small first aid kit. You've seen this in a previous video. A lot of times I'll take that off and I'll attach my first aid kit that came off my Alice pack. I'll put that on there since I'm the medic for our Civil Air Patrol squadron. This is just an extra little pouch that I have there for, you know, putting stuff, you know, whatever I may find, or extra gear or equipment I want to put in there. Another canteen, 1-quart canteen, and then let's see here. I'll show you. I was talking about the MOLLE on the back. Here's kind of, without taking that pocket off, or that sustainment pouch. Here it is. As you got you got three loops of MOLLE to attach something on the back of the shoulder straps. So let me try to open this up here. Kind of hard to do one-handed and kind of go through it. Right now I got this stuff, like I said, this is my 24-hour gear / 72-hour gear. 24-hour gear technically for Civil Air Patrol, but I can go for 72 hours if I just had to grab and run in like a bug out situation. You know, if this was the only thing I could grab, I couldn't grab my Alice pack or whatever, I'm pretty good. I have a traffic vest. Because of Civil Air Patrol, we have to have a traffic vest with us. Let's see what else I got in here. I got some gloves. Gloves, you have to have gloves, folks, and any of your equipment. It doesn't matter if this is for just everyday hiking or whatever, or for a bug out situation or whatever. You have to have gloves. It's a good set of gloves. I have a small Nalgene bottle. This is a 14-ounce Nalgene bottle. It serves several purposes. One, obviously, for water. Two, it has rice in here. I have oatmeal in here, a bouillon in here, some coffee packets. Let's see if I can. Some of the little Starbucks coffee, Via coffees in there, and some Kool-Aid, stuff like that in there. That's, I think, almost 2 days of food right there. Not a lot, but it will keep you alive and for emergencies. And also have an old soup can with my squishy bowl, and that was in there like that. So that's a whole cooking setup and food right there, minus your spoon, obviously. Let's see, some other stuff in here. A little rag. I got several of these little rags, you know, wipe your face and stuff when it's hot, you know, wash rags, whatever you want to do. Some binoculars, not a necessity, but I leave them in here for several reasons. There again, when I'm in Civil Air Patrol, if we need, if there's a downed aircraft on top of a mountain or whatever, and we need to look, these binoculars come in handy. These are kind of a cheap pair. I think it's 8x32 binoculars. Not a necessity, but something that still helps out. Let's see, some paracord. This is 100 feet. I've used a little bit off of it, so still about 100 feet of paracord. Thousands of uses for that, don't need to tell you. Some carabiners. Got a lock and D-ring, some other climbing carabiners, and then some other ones that are non-weight bearing carabiners. Carabiners are awesome. I usually carry several of these non-weight bearing carabiners in all my gear. You can use them for everything. You know, I don't need to tell you all the uses for them, but you can use them. And also carry some weight-bearing carabiners in case I have to do an emergency rappel or whatever like that, or rig something up to get somebody out of a ravine or lower gear down or what have you. And then the last thing in there is a complete MRE meal. This happens to be chili mac. I like the chili mac. It's pretty good. So that's attached to the top of the shoulder straps, like I said. Cool thing about this is I can take this off and attach my Camelback to it. I can take that off and attach something else to it. So if I want to go with a little bit of a bigger pack on the back here, I can do that. And that's another reason that I like this over the original LBE system, is because you can attach stuff here and everything is all one system. Let's go around to the back here. Let's see what I got on the back. Alright, on the back, like I said before, I like to have my gear modularized. So therefore, if I need to set this stuff down, take a piece off and go, I can do that. I can grab something and go. I don't have to take the entire kit if I don't want to. I can grab, like for example, I can take this butt pack off here. This is a Molly butt pack. I can detach that and go, and I'm good for 24 hours at least, if not longer, just with the contents in here. So there's a lot of redundancy involved in my kits, like I've said before. So we'll go through it really quick. Right here on top is one of the casualty type space blankets. It also has some tent pegs in there wrapped up in it, as well as some paracord and stuff like that. Open this up here. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, sorry. Alright, open it up. First thing comes out is a poncho. Military, just type poncho. Excellent again for shelter or if it rains. So I got shelter taken care of in there. Redundancy again, K-bar. with a mini first aid kit, or correction, mini survival kit attached to it, and some cordage. Some more gloves. There again, if I detach this stuff and go, I can take this, like I said, I just take this standalone and go somewhere. So I have some gloves. A compass. You never go anywhere without your compass, especially if you're doing field training exercises and stuff like that. I always have a compass and a whistle. This is a cheap whistle I have attached to here. My kids have ran off with my good Fox 40 whistle, so I got to add another one to that. Some other stuff in here is kind of like a little snack bag. I got some energy bars, some of these Millennium bars, some granola bars, Cliff bars. I got a big colossal protein bar in there. Little life gear light. I'm sure y'all seen this in other videos. It's got a light. It's got a little glow. It glows. The light blinks, or the glow stick blinks. And it has a little whistle down here at the end. Got one of those. A light stick, multiple uses for light sticks. A little mini bites, GSI mini bites, little knife or a spork and spatula set. My Gerber folding saw. More paracord. This is kind of another little accessory pouch. It's got some insect repellent in there, my fire kit, some extra batteries. Some tape, a knife sharpener, little LED headlamp, and you guys know me from now. I'll never leave home without toilet paper and wipes. So there's wipes, there's toilet paper, there's some little Camp Suds soap in here, some toothbrushes, some of these little Colgate Wisp toothbrushes. They're pretty cool. MRE entree. 2 55-gallon heavy-duty trash bags, hundreds of uses for those. We already know that. And some zip ties. Let's see, is that about it? Oh, a bandana and a mosquito head net. So that's about it, guys. I know that sounds like a lot, and you're probably thinking, wow, good Lord. It is a lot of stuff, but like I said, there's a lot of redundancy involved. There again, I can take stuff off and go. You know, I can put this... the little Nalgene bottle, I can put that inside of this butt pack here, take this off, and I've got a complete setup that I'm good for at least 24 hours just like that. If in a bug out type situation or a grab and go situation, or hiking or whatever the case may be. I can add stuff to this. Back over here you'll see is my wool blanket set up. If you've seen Dave Canterbury's Versus Shelter video set up, that's basically what that is. I use that occasionally, and I can attach that to this, have one complete system, and I can go, like I said, for a while. So that's it, folks. I don't want to bore you too much longer. This video is going over 13 minutes now, so if you have any questions or comments, let me know, and I'll be glad to respond to them, answer them the best of my abilities. Like I said, some of this stuff is kind of set up for Civil Air Patrol stuff. Other stuff is set up for a bug out bag type situation, hiking, stuff like that. So y'all take care. I'll see you on another video.